Real gist, guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to help this channel grow. I would really appreciate that. Now, talking about the issue of insecurity and security in the country. First of all, I want to start this video to say a very big shout out to the Nigerian security forces, a very big shout out to the military, the police, the DSS, and all we have trying to ensure our security in this nation. A very big shout out to each and every one of you. Sincere appreciation, because let's be frank, if some of these activities were not being checked or checkmates by, or they're not being checked by the security forces we have, the matter would have already escalated. Like, it would have been beyond what it is. Come to think about it, it would have actually been beyond what we're seeing it to be, because at least we know that if security come, the bandits and also called terrorists would at least flee another direction. Even though I have a little concern with some of the things that are really, some of the happenings and all of that. When there is an attack, we hear gunshots, we see people going out with arms, we see videos being posted. Videos are on the internet about a lot of people showing a lot of these terrorists and bandits and whoever they are showing themselves with guns, posing with guns and all of that, bikes, AKs, different magazines, different sorted kind of guns and all of that. They've made some of these videos and then they post online. Their faces are being shown, everything. And when there is a raid, which means time to go and arrest, time to go and look for them and catch them, what we see is very contrary to what is actually the cause of the problem. For instance, look at this post. This very post. There was a raid, 51 suspects apprehended, but look at what they are actually getting from them. The people that are going around with guns and arms, ammunition and all of that, where are they hiding? Is it the same Nigeria that all of us are, that these same people are still hiding? Because these perpetrators are somewhere in this country. And so therefore, it begs the question of, how do we really tackle the issue of security and insecurity? This is my own opinion to find a probable way to solve the issue of insecurity in this country. Number one, I feel like by the time we do things like we reform and equip our security forces, because I feel like the government needs to pay a little bit more attention to surveillance tools that they use for surveillance, not for attack, not just tools to just go out and, not just guns and all, tools for surveillance, tools to get more intel. Intelligence units need to have tools to know what is happening in the states. They need to be more aware. The security needs to be more aware about what is happening in the states. The police, the DSS, but I know the DSS, they have most of some of this surveillance and all of that. The military, they should be informed and better equipped. Number two, the second thing I think that we need to do is to take the issue of poverty and unemployment serious. We need to take the issue of this poverty and unemployment very serious, because when you look at unemployment and poverty, I think it's also something that actually caused to the insecurity in the nation. But like I said, this is my own opinion. So let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about the issue of reforming and giving more substance to surveillance. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the reform and equipping security forces, like giving them more tools for surveillance, you get. And then also let me know what you think about tackling poverty and unemployment, because sincerely speaking, talking about like this unemployment issue, we see people going out, stealing out railroad. I will make a video on that. I will make a separate video on that. But when you see people going out to thief rods and bolts and not on rail tracks, it begs you to wonder, why are these people doing this? Are they just doing it just to spoil the country or just to spoil the image of the country? No. Some of these guys are doing these things because they want to find a way to just survive. They will go and sell those irons at very cheap prices, manage and just eat. I'm not trying to justify what they do, but I'm just giving a reason to why they're doing what they're doing. A lot of people have had clashes with all these Kwashebola, iron condemned people coming to their houses, stealing stuff. But have you asked yourself, what is really the cause of this thing? These guys are hungry. Whatever they see, they can just survey, they will steal and go and sell. So the issue of unemployment and poverty needs to be looked into. Like, we need to really look into this issue. And then again, number three, I think we need to start promoting community policing and local intelligence. Yes, local intelligence. In as much as we want to equip the security forces with more tools for surveillance, I think we need to also start looking at, how about the local surveillance? How about the local intelligence? What is the local community saying? The IG of police said when he visited Benue State, during this July Benue attack, when he visited, he said that the people of the community should also be giving them information, should also be bringing forth information that they can also use to better handle some situations. And that is, like, I feel it's a good statement to make, because you can't know it all. Our security forces, like I said, kudos to them. They cannot be everywhere. They cannot be everywhere tackling every issue at the same time, because immediately after Benue State, now if there's another attack on another place, they'll rush and go there to go and try and fix it. So how do the community now bring up their own solution? Because I think local intelligence needs to play a very big role. We have to be intentional. We have to be intentional about security in this country. Like, we cannot just leave it to chance and say, oh, because we have a police roaming about, so things will just be okay. Security should be everybody's business. Security should be everybody. But the government should promote it. The government should empower it. The government should advocate for it. The government should put, they should put energy towards making this thing better. Like, it should not just be like the community are just trying to rally around. And if you go to Benue State, you see, like, in Makurdi, most of the, if you go to places in Makurdi, you would see there are little checkpoints, like community police checkpoints. They are there. I think anything after 10 o'clock, you're just roaming the street of Makurdi, they go ask you question, who you be. Do you get? So these are one of the ways, but I think the government should promote it. The government should empower it, so that every nook and cranny, everybody should start looking at, oh, we have to be responsible for ourselves, because nobody go do it for us. So if we don't actually come out, face these people, like if we don't come out and face the insecurity, nobody. So local policing, local intelligence, I think the government should promote it. Number four, and this is the control of arms and securing borders. Controlling arms and securing borders. You see, this whole issue of gun control, I made one post in my previous video. I said, like, this Nigeria be like two Nigeria. One Nigeria, something's illegal for one Nigeria. The other Nigeria, something's illegal. Let the law be the law. Let there be control. Let there be, if there is no going to be gun in Nigeria, let there be no gun for citizens in Nigeria. Let there be control, especially at the borders, securing our borders. A lot of call-outs, the borders are porous. Nigeria-Niger border is one border that, we're just looking at it. But we should look into things like that. Our borders are porous. People are coming in from places, and then you wonder, sometimes they come, they are not even checked, and all of this. I'm saying, to help tackle the issue of insecurity, at least let there be border control. The fifth point for me, I think, is government investing in technology and surveillance system. Government, they should invest in technology and surveillance system. Because, see, in this country, we have a lot of people who are into building technology, who are into The tech world is a vast world. There are a lot of smart ass Nigerians, like there are a lot of smart Nigerians that almost they know what they're doing. Investing in what they're doing and giving them the chance, because it's not just a loan to invest, and by the time somebody comes up with a drone that will be able to catch a thief, they will now start drawing back, and maybe the judiciary will not want to put body, the law enforcement itself will be dragging, and so but I feel like if they invest in technology and surveillance, I feel like if they invest in technology and surveillance system, it will go a very long way. Now, I'm saying this because they've done this in some places I've seen, but I was in Kaduna one certain time and I saw the what do you call it? The surveillance system that was placed, the cameras that were put on the road. Could you believe that these boxes, they've been emptied? Whoever goes there to steal some of these things, and you see already I said the community has to be involved, have to be like, oh no, we have to say no to these things. Well, this is my own opinion, and I hope that we look into this. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section below. About these 5 points that I mentioned, let me know what you think about them in the comment section below. And if you have other ideas, if you have other points that you feel like needs to be heard, please drop your own points in the comment section below, because all of us now they make this country better. All of us, our idea, now our point, now our talk will make this country move forward. Well, this is Real Talk with Blac. Please, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe. If you have stayed to this point, please subscribe. And I hope to see you in my next video.